Hello, Scorpio. This is going to be your November monthly reading for 2019. I'm going to get one of these oracle cards here as your advice card for the month. Hope y'all had a good October. This is actually the last day of October that I'm recording this. Up super duper late. And Mercury's been messing with me a little bit with it being retrograde, so bear with me as I try to spit my words out the way I want them to come out. I have been struggling over the last couple videos, so we'll see. Alright, you have message in a bottle. So message in a bottle is always signifying that there is some kind of message from spirit or inner guidance, some kind of subconscious knowing that will surface, and it's coming for you, and it's specifically for you. So very awesome, Scorpio. Look out for those messages and the synchronicities in our life, because that's where you're going to see the message that's meant for you. Very cool. Let's get some tarot cards and see if we can get a little bit more information. All right. Message in a bottle is like it's been waiting for you. It's like a divine communication. And there may be even communication with, you know, important people that are meant to be in our lives that come through and give us some kind of communication or information that we need. So something divine will surface for you. All right, you have Princess of Wands, which is going to be the Page, the Lovers, and the Strength. All right, very cool, Scorpio. Right off the bat, you get Princess of Wands, and that's going to be like the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is not really going to do much about whatever's coming through. They're really just going to analyze, think about it, look at it. It's like new information coming in. So it definitely goes along with this message in a bottle. However, it's going to make you feel some sort of passion. It's new, and it's interesting, and it's passion filled. And just like summer, okay, we've got summer up here. It's like that new bloom, that hot, that heat, passion. Really good stuff there. So we'll get more clarifying cards to kind of figure out what that really signifies there. But we've also got the Lovers coming through. So for some of you Scorpios out there, there may be a relationship boiling underneath the surface with this Princess of Wands and the Lovers coming up. And for others of you, it's really connecting with spirit. It is doing that divine commune, okay? And it's always a choice. The Lovers always signify that there is some sort of choice. So you have to choose to engage in this situation or this with this person. It's always a choice on both sides. So even if this is a relationship, if you're really all in and ready to go for it, you have to consider that the other person may not be as ready and all in as you, or that other situation, or that other development that's happening for you in November. So be mindful that it's always a choice and it's always a decision. So maybe this new information coming in for you is going to have you, you know, processing new options and opportunities and having to make a decision, because you have Strength coming in. And strength isn't going to be that brute physical force. It's going to be that flowing, that following the intuition and having the strength to go through some of the lessons and the experiences and the wisdom that brings us to this point. You know, strength is going to be that 8, and it's always going to be like that infinite strength that you can maintain. This is the Empress, essentially, and she doesn't do, you know, a collar around the lion. She doesn't poke at the lion to make him come with her. She simply loves him, guides him, trusts him, doesn't judge him. So maybe having that kind of a mentality throughout November will be essential for you, Scorpio. Be that loving, you know, genuine leader that the lion would want to follow. Have that kind of strength, that human strength that you can possess. Let's get some clarifying cards and see if we can kind of figure out what it is that you're going to need to have some decisions and strength around. And whatever this message in a bottle is for you, it'll be different for every Scorpio. You know, every one of you is going to get some sort of a message in some part of your life that really alters a shift and changes how your path is going. in a great way, typically, as long as you're maintaining that strength, right? All right, you have Queen of Cups coming up here. 5 of Coin and Queen of Rods. 2 queens and a 5. I love that. Okay. And even though this looks like a very painful card, it doesn't always have to be, so, and I'll explain why. All right, Princess of Wands is that page of Wands, really getting into the knowing and the learning of what drives their passion. What are they passionate about? This figure's trying to figure out this wand. You know, is this something I'm interested in? Do I like this? I feel a certain way about it, but what am I going to do with this passion? So not necessarily action. And the Queen is in that same kind of mentality. She is going to look at her cup, and that is all filled with her emotion and her feelings and, you know, everything that drives that emotional part of her, because she's got this water energy, and cups is always our feelings. She's going to use that and look at it and analyze it, drink from the cup, sip from the cup. She knows exactly what she wants in her cup because she's looked at it forever. You know, she's analyzed, she knows. However, she's not really doing a lot of action around it. So maybe this information that you get isn't necessarily saying you need to do a lot of action around it. Really, it might be just a lot of inner work that you're going to have to do before the action. So the action may not come in November. It'll be more of like the communication, the, you know, analyzing of information. Now you have the Lovers coming up here with this 5. Now the 5 can always seem like you feel like left out. So if this is a relationship and it is considering this other person's decision, they may be just as in love with you but have to take care of some other things. So you may be feeling kind of left out. Like, what? Oh my gosh, I thought you loved me enough more than that, or, you know, whatever you want to come up with. But really, when we're in that really whole loving relationship, it is a judgment-free zone. So recognizing, you know, where that barrier is for you. What is your belief around that? What do you believe concerning this other entity or your spiritual belief? You know, where do you feel like you've been left out or forgotten about? Do you feel like Spirit has forgotten you? You know, whatever it is, you're going to get some kind of message that's really going to help you decide and choose where you're heading next, because this is the 5, this is the 6. So the 6 is going to come after. This is saying you may be feeling this right now, and you will feel that Lover's feeling, and it doesn't have to be that relationship. It could be really connecting with yourself, or even in a business endeavor. Let's say it could be another corporation that you're connecting with. It doesn't have to be love. It's just called the Lover's card. So clear that up a little bit. Now you have Strength coming up here with Queen of Rods. And what I love about this is this absolute fire energy. This energy is actually Leo energy 100%, because the Queen of Rods is Leo energy and Strength is Leo energy. So really grabbing that fire and that desire and knowing where your luxury lies. You know, what makes you just feel fabulous and on fire and motivated and determined. You know, the fire energy is all about action. However, with this Strength card coming up here, it's like tempered action. Recognizing that there can be a little bit of action, but a lot of this is going to have to do with how you go about it mentally. Because again, the Queen is not going to produce the action. The Queens don't produce the action, the Kings do. The Knights do. The Pages and the Queens are always analyzing, cataloging, knowing, nurturing, okay? They are, you know, doubling up by creating things. It's that yin energy, you know, of really bringing something different to the table, and then the yang energy takes it and creates it, makes it, does something with it. But this is going to be creation inside self, and it's all driven around your emotion and the passion that drives you. So let's get a postcard from Spirit for you, Scorpio. I love this deck. I have been using it for private readings. I've gotten a lot of good feedback. It seems to be really synchronistic with all of the cards so far, so I wanted to share it with you guys out there watching. Also, I still have that tarot deck giveaway going on. In the rules, I had put that I need 111 subscribers and 111 sweepstakes entries, and we got all of the subscribers going on. but only like a handful of sweepstakes entries. So in order for me to actually do a drawing, I have to have these sweepstake entries filled out. And like I said, I have like a handful. So at this rate, we'll never get rid of this tarot deck that I want to give away. No strings attached. I just want to send it to you, brand new tarot deck in the wrapping. Just to kind of, you know, appreciation for all of the subscribers and all the viewers. But I need to be able to get that 111. So if you haven't yet, go sign up. I'm going to put the video after this video and then a link down in the description. So definitely check it out, please. Okay, let's see what you got. Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle towards your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move and say yes to life. Pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step toward the God or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams. Even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda, it will be orchestrated by a spirit and arrive in divine, appropriate timing. Don't just love how it all works. Don't you just love how it all works, pardon me. We love you so, so much. Okay, so as I had said, don't really take too much action. This one's saying take some steps. So again, definitely check in with yourself and see how that feels. You know, some of these cards are saying, you know, really look into the emotion of it, really check it out. But this postcard is correct. There is a lot of positive energy coming out this, and you will get that message from spirit, okay? And it is all divine orchestrated. You shouldn't have to worry about the outcome so much. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you haven't yet already, please do. It helps me spread this channel around. And hit the bell button if you want to be notified when I'm posting next. I should be posting for the full moon in November. And thank you guys for all the support and the likes and comments. I'm absolutely enjoying the heck out of this. So we'll see you soon.